anka wabewu. They are all in this country with lies. Black stars kwako bo match na so be the flyer be ba out to say omuye fasting and prayers for black stars. Akwesi saying group stage ukro mutimi pie. We are living in this country. Instead of saying people pointing the mistakes to the government to say nearby is distracting the people of Ghana. No, mu yes no. Now more your flyers are who do say move bumpire to Galamsey, move bumpire to economic crisis in the country. Me say there's no genuine pastor in this country. So fu biani Ghana nyankopon kasachireno. They are all liars. Nobody. So fu biani or maimu ha. They should come. I can prove to them that they are all liars. So fu biani kruma. So fu binim say nyankopon e frena. One chere in ABC 2022. Sorry 2022. One chere in ABC 31st 90. But I feel no measure munkwasi ankoro nasi. Now omusha unkom say uma me ne how. Papa ne how. Ubi as if you want a how. Now mu distracting youth no mu omu di mponti badum omu maame no omu papa no machi say omu ya baifo asofo omu kanipa bom asofo omu ya beef for Ghana uso de what say nyame nipa ye beef da. Let's open our eyes. Ghana's youth, it's about time amunya ya so de kona munya adwuma. Work. Stop going to church. It's a waste of time. Sit down in your house, pray. God will listen to you. These pastors are doing business. They are getting money through with the youth. Work and get money. There's no single pastor in Yankupon Kasachren or Ghana, my man. They are all liars and hypocrites. If they are not.
Yo! Good afternoon, good morning, good evening, good whatever. Depending on where you are, where you live, and what you're doing, I hope, things have worked out nicely for you today, Tuesday, the 6th of June, 2023. Mansa Musa, I am sitting on the captain's bridge, and I'm driving this ship. So, you know that you got to join me and sail away in this ship. Tonight, we have the usual presence of Dr. Joe Usajima here in the studio to carry out his campaign. Tonight, though, most of the discussions will be devoted to one and the only thing, that is the June 4th movement, or the June 4th uprising. That is 44 years ago. For those of us who are alive and matured enough to know what is happening, it's not like today some people are coming out to make it look as though the June 4th was absolutely not necessary, as though people call the June 4th, nation wreckers. But that is life for you, and that is how things are. If there is anybody to be called nation wreckers, I think it is those who overthrew Nkrumah should be called nation wreckers and not June 4th. So Joe Usajima will be here, and I can say he will devote most of his campaign hour to discuss June 4th. I mean, discuss, because we all have to chip in. Everybody, including you, the listeners, everyone should come in and share your idea. In fact, if you don't agree with June 4th, fine. You can come and tell us what you think is right and what isn't about the June 4th. Anyway, so that is the main thing we're going to talk about. Then there is a small issue of energy debate or energy conversation on the energy crisis in Ghana. The thing is, our electricity system is so much expensive. Naturally, it is expensive to provide electricity to a vast number of people. That is naturally. But when it comes to an African country like Ghana, where mismanagement coupled with corruption, we have a balance, local balance called Adonkerism. Nobody cares about government or state institutions. So it makes it much more difficult to run electricity system in a place like Ghana. So it is true that to get everything up and running smoothly and generating more current electricity power for citizens and for industries, it has become very, very a protracted problem. You know, the conversation or the argument, even up to today, is that during the time of Muhammad and that Dumso, the escalation in Dumso, apparently some people are saying it wasn't about the production or generating of power, but rather it's all about monies to buy fuel for the generation. Obviously, the you know the argument sometimes, well, if you don't really know how these things work, you only have to depend on the politics of the conversation to make up your mind to stay on one side or the other. But if you understand how these things work, obviously you can say that when there was the need to make sure the power stays constant, there was that maybe knee jerk, we can say that under the threat of your own citizens being very angry with you and you want to do right by them, maybe one is forced to go look for alternative equipments or to go and look for help. And the world business and commercial what do we call it rule is that when you are under pressure and you are in need, anybody at all can sell anything at all to you at any price they want. So one can argue that, okay, maybe mistakes were made here and there, but to suggest that our current economic situation is mainly due to payment of power that is not needed, like what the country director of the World Bank had suggested recently, that it really leaves a lot to be concerned with. So we'll discuss those things, that energy crisis or energy debate. I'll try and see if I can get someone to come and help me from Accra. Then also we'll discuss other issues like the Asin North by-elections. A by-election that has been forced on Ghanaians or the people of Asin just because Akufo-Addo and his brothers and cousins want to make sure that they get more leverage in the parliament, they get upper hand, so the Akufo-Addo and his people can, they can actually pass any, what do we call it, any legislature or anything, any policy, any rule that they bring, like taxes and borrowing and everything, they can just go through with it. The more sinister programs like a Japa and the rest of it, Ghanaians should be very much concerned. This Akufo-Addo and his people have proven that they don't care at all. All what they want is what they will make, the monies, and that's it. And so we all, Ghanaians should rather pray and be very concerned that things can go big time, as they say, things can go big time wrong if and when the Akufo-Addo people get the upper hand in the parliament. So the Asin North situation too will come on board and it will be discussed. Like I say, you are listening to Mansa Musa. It's just 7:37 here in the UK, and it is 6:37 in that place called Ghana. Like I said, I will try and see if I can get someone to help me out from Accra. But as usual, okay. All right. Okay, Sister Joyce Bauer, I understand. Okay, now I got it. Okay. I got it. Thanks. Anyway, so that is what it is. Meanwhile, there are a lot of things going on, and you heard me speaking or talking to myself again. Well, this is not the first time. Mansa Musa is completely losing it. Talking to oneself is a sign of something very dangerous. Very soon you have to be looking for Mansa Musa. See what told him. Or the special proper what do you call it, expression to make, or the Fantifu will say what to him. Jesus Christ, Kasapa. Anyway, so yes, so we will discuss June 4th all over again, and we will discuss the energy debate or energy conversation. Then we'll discuss the Asin North constituency by election. I said once again, and I repeat, which has been forced upon the people of Asin North just because Akufo-Addo and his cousins, brothers, and his associates, acolytes, and all the hangers-on people, all what they want is the leverage in parliament. They want the upper hand in parliament in order to do whatever they want to do. And to that, as they say, to it, Ghanaians must be very much concerned. Because if Akufo-Addo and his people were doing the right thing and Ghana was moving on nicely, corruption has been brought down, a bit here and there, and things are happening, then you will say, if Akufo-Addo and his people get the upper hand, so what? That is good for Ghana. But you and I, me and you, we all know that the more powerful Akufo-Addo and their people become, the more the looting, the more the vanishing of monies. The money. Today I read somewhere, it's the Republic or something. Some people say $81 million somewhere is gone, it's missing. They don't know. You see, the thing is, people will come and defend, or they'll come and actually pretend as though it's a lie, it's not happening, and this and that and this and that. Listen, gentlemen, I'm telling you the truth that we should pray seriously that Akufo-Addo and his people don't get the upper hand in parliament. This is Mansa Musa, and the program is Fire Will Burn You. And if you don't take time, it will really burn you.
NFM Radio.
Abisiafo sese die ye nam top connect so e mani sika de bagana efi wiase afa na nyina ye ntia kapre ane eye free top connect amasika mani aye mrekra ye wohia ne se wo be download wo top connect app no e wo Play Store de ama wo Android phone ana se wo use iPhone so a ko Apple Store na download the top connect eye simple kra top connect wa man be bro aduonum so wo Europe, North America and Asia wo mane wo dofo sika fa top connect so a tem na emre na mawa hoto so sese die sika manu di foforo kra any top connect so we yan chechemu bia fre top connect e wo +442 081 6155 and a +442 081 761 600 +447 882 950 088 and nasa hwehwe top connect e wa befo tintenfidie nyina so top connect sika mane wa dofo asumdie a wontia kapre top connect yenso ye die nie
Abusia, let me go straight to the point. We will find wada. Once you attack and send be says so, you work and see come air conditioner, and also dumb air conditioning, no, and said that more can see no crane say. One funny papa manama installation now mountia. With everything called enterprise, air conditioning installation at the Mawa, Odamo, a Rubia, Okanu, a new. Never cold room, it's a cold stores, and a Bavia, you didn't see, I was saying, everything called enterprise. Ever a nice one at your Mawa, a Rubia, no, but you medicadica. You install central air conditioning, split air conditioning, car air conditioning, never solar panels also. You want a nice Edemawa, or you be a busu straight, not the only your body will fee. So what do you say? And our gas in a son, say you'll come with the anal fear dear, and our cold store dear. Nina, a very very nice and quick. But we are beer, you better be yet the amount. Most of more bridge, I'm always sit down and my can one. Over to me, I'm afraid you can lie with so. Yeah, be install air conditioning, be a mamo. Frank plus 447508650279. Oh, wager, I just sent Ghana Fire Service. Wow, France 0544-489-343 and 0302-906-276. Your website, everythingcode.org. And I'll send you an email kjamwako@yahoo.co.uk. Everything Code Enterprise. Air conditioning, master, no.
NFM Radio. NFM Radio. Emu daho. Minua, tie fire will burn you. NFM Radio. Jumedia Mansa Musa ede bro. Juada kopem memneda. Enumre non song. Ekopem non do. Listen to Fire Will Burn You on NFM Radio with Mansa Musa Monday to Saturday, 7 p.m. to 10 p.m.
Right, welcome back to the show, Mansa Musa. I am seated here on the captain's bridge. And like I say, I'm driving the ship. I am driving the ship. So all what you got to do is to join me, jump on board, and come and sail away with me. Another beautiful, beautiful Tuesday afternoon, evening, and night it's going to be. Wherever you are, whatever you are doing, Mansa Musa wishes you a very pleasant evening. So once again, welcome. The program is all about current affairs in Ghana, politics and whatnot, everything else. What is happening is that since 2017, I'm surprised that Ekufado had almost, so many parliamentarians, so many of them. And if he had done things properly, if Ekufado had governed, he had ruled the country properly to the satisfaction of some Ghanaians or some of majority of Ghanaians, because it cannot be everybody. We give that to them. But if they had done what they are supposed to, or the mandates given them, if they had followed everything properly and ran the country smoothly, Ghanaians, by now, NDC will be a laughing stock. I personally sat 2016 to say that the noise and the information coming, the accusations, against NDC, Muhammad's NDC, about corruption, this and that, they said that, the Juba, the this and that, so much so that I said, if Ekufo-Addo and his people do half, of those rubbish, if they perform half wrong, if their corruption level is about half of what NDC have been alleged to have done, then honestly, Ghanaians will even forgive them and give them more years. Little did I know that from the very first day, Ekufo-Addo would do Nyama as my mom, Auntie Sarah would say, Troka. Very beginning, starting with that plagiarism, standing in the hot heat of equatorial sun and talking other people's language, not attributing or referring to them the owners of those sort of speeches or comments. Ekufo-Addo made it his own illegally. That was a laughing matter all around the world, everywhere. Ghanaians say, okay, maybe until he gets his feet under the table very well, things would change. Then we started with cash for seats. Then I wrote a little piece. Goodness me. Imagine you are sitting, you have to sit around Jesus Christ. Or you take a picture, your sitting position is next to Putin or that time Trump or that time Theresa May or whoever it was those days. Or Obama or Xi Jinping, you have to sit close to them. How much are you supposed to pay? Then Akufo-Addo, ne gram ahofe. Jesus Christ, everything I mean from there. Me, 2018, I started complaining that, hey, this man is traveling too much. Oh. Even that time, I didn't even know about private jets. But I knew, the frequency, look, I have followed, even though Buga this presidential, system, I was in the thick of affairs. And, traveling, president travel here and there. But I could feel that this man is traveling too much. There was a time, there was a conference between some French people, and they held that conference South Asia country of Armenia. It's a very remote area. Oh, Akufo-Addo was there for whatever reason. I don't know. So I even said, maybe he was just going around for his per diem and the rest. Later, until courtesy of Ablakwa MP, we got to know that the private jet. Then if you think about the fact he had so many ministers to run the country, I personally said, okay, give him the benefit of the doubt. If those many ministers will help to reconstruct the country, to steer the country to the straight path and make things a bit what we call it survivable to Ghanaians, then that's fine. That is what I said. There are so many things you can say about Akufo-Addo's governance that is so negative. So very negative. I mean, the blatant tricks, the lie to tell something for people to be happy. We know politicians do that. But to do it with impunity, with no respect for the citizens, people who give you power. I mean, I can't get it. I don't get it. So much so that even recently somebody said, oh, Muma Omu t-shirt crown betuamai. I mean, to say this, it's because one who said, Nipa no agreeing on duetri, and I said, it would have been unheard of powerful big cassette. Oh, yeah, party, no, a young for party. Yeah, party, no, me say, a Cape Coast second D for fancy for, ya ko school, ye ma party. It's unheard of. Can't even think about it, let alone speak. Today, people sit on radio and be saying these things. All because the impunity, the governance under Akufo-Addo, disregarding every decency required in governance or in government. What is all this? So I am preaching to you Ghanaians that, look, pray. Even if you are not going to vote at the Ascent by-election, just pray that Akufo-Addo and his people don't win. Otherwise, when they get the upper hand in parliament, because I send money here and there, every time here and there. It's not easy for people. So I'm affected. Likewise, anyone who lives outside Ghana. As for those in there, if you are very, close to politics or politicians, you'll be fine. If you are, a priest or a clergy or, clergyman or woman, you have a big church, you'll be fine. Maybe if you're a footballer, you'll be fine. You play music, that sort of thing, maybe you'll be fine. You are top executive and chief executive or top general, you'll be fine. Apart from that, ladies and gentlemen, Akufo-Addo in your upper hand, parliament. Because BBT say Japan, BBT say Sika yediko offshore say and even Kranwa say parliament na they try say GMPC enye GMP but petroleum transaction yes sika bi ehye ho ba bi na say ho ba kikan say be still sika no yes say omo di scan ye bi foforo And then me GMG, Good Morning Ghana, Randy Abbey program. The one of the two what do we call it? Is it 2 MPs or 1 MP? George Inapo explained that look, some monies that $1 billion or so that the finance minister went to the parliament to seek. The parliament agreed. He said when the finance minister got the money, he hasn't used that money to reduce any kabiano electricity energy system. I mean, it is just too much. It is just too much. So, me the American say, what I want to abandon be bombay. Now, I think for no, they should be clever enough. They should be clever enough. I got 6 minutes. 6 minutes to 8 here in UK to be 6 minutes to 7. I guess my guest from Ghana, it will be too late for him, so I'll make that one tomorrow. But like I said, tonight discussion will be the continuation of June 4th discussion. June 4th uprising. I've always maintained that the need for June 4th to happen, what necessitated that is still very much valid today, very relevant today. Because some of us living in UK, America, Germany, and other places, we'll testify that when, corruption is always there, but when it is brought under control, governance and the people in it, in the society, they feel a bit easy. When corruption alone, is overblown and completely uncontrollable, then uncontrollable. Then we are in trouble. And as we speak in Ghana today, Ubiabe Kachiro say, it is too much. It is too much. It has gone overboard. Because somebody within a year can be very rich, maybe through inheritance. Maybe the fellow won the lottery. Or maybe a bank gave the fellow a loan and he has done some business, and fine, it can happen. But when someone is working in the public service, and within 3, 4, 5 years, they have mansions. I mean, is that the reason why every time there's civil war? Because during the Buga military, even soldier force, they didn't grab the money like this. No one can point a champion's mansion, big one anywhere. So, okay. In that score, I will say that the June 4th was necessary, and it's even more necessary today. If you want to join us, the numbers are simple: 208 123 5911, 07876 251 261. Fresh are 2 numbers here. We'll give you time because, like I said, tonight it is the extension of June 4th discussion. Then we have the Asinov issue there. Then we have the energy debate or energy conversation. Some people are saying the MPP group now, with the support of country director World Bank, Pierre Frank Laporte, my friend Laporte. Through him, now the argument is that Ghana ye kanokra say ye energy pacta Mahaman and Crawford sign yenti and my yebre. Semoni. After 6 years, they have even increased some of those same agreements. They have extended it. So, like if previously you tia £100 and 100 cedis, or Matiswa my Abba and 70 cedis. Na moment say 5 years no, after between 15 years. Into you calculate here. So simple arithmetic way, omunim say Ghana for NTRCAT, the politics of a branch be frame say percent compassion no be the technical yeah. And no, it's for academics so. It is the politics of what is happening no no kasa no na fabra meje so. But as for the technical detail and no is for the academics. And as all report no onim calculations ni nyina and so politics and as we better na ho ye. Ye fa we in betwam ye ba na ya ba na ya beto so. You are all welcome back to the show. Mansa Musa, I am sitting on the captain's bridge. My producer, my manager, director, Mr. Bonfair, is far away and producing me by remote control. Remote and in a control. So if you don't understand, I mean remote no mean if any tree mean control no sometimes what you say that's a control prices near the idea. Uza kasa na kasa bi ohwa, you have to just take it as you hear it. Then what they hear with there. And this a kasa bia ye the fan say ye the back mu. Bi it is a computer. A computer. Yes you say ye friends say abefu ensem no. You can't say computer even what the kasa no say computer o kan wo twim kra no a. And no mama idea no say oh idea machine be a brunia yes see they calculate those days na ye arithmetic near ye the science ye the afedi ye the kasa ye the transphone near there it say radio computer because we shall bro fi kra no even say English ya ye ken BBT say entrepreneur. French. So my fan is Morton, those kind of things. Kasafu fro. My fan is and come kasa. Young kwan a computer no say abefu. Afen na okotra classroom kasa abefu. Afen na obehwehwe ni meaning. And no only say you find children kwala and your mom when you attract so a computer. And it is one cannot properly cry no as a computer. Obiabeti say what do you mean? Kasa no aye my who ye change be bia pese can the true ade no so bia enye ye de buy. Enye ye kasa na de buy no it say hwe beauty say yare bi say koshoko because say ye de ba brofo so afa to omo dish na say koshoko omo amfa omo kasa bi amfa ho say stomach big when I'm here. I want can is that I say question because you be kasa yari any din no. You see you be a tranados anyway. Again it's there Dr. Joe Usajima make can person make say me who watch but just some few days ago me boy.
I'm say Thursday ye ho.
You have a call there.
Oh, Nyamia Daroma, me ho den say na me kan na we jai. Jacha brewer. Nyamia Daroma nyeze. Any NDC from Bible.
Where is this thing gone? Okay, I will need to consult my producer. Mofan Chemena, let me reorganize something. Then after that, I will call my producer because I'm saying Joe, the camera doesn't go on air. Why the camera? His camera doesn't. Maybe this one is my fault. Maybe let me try all the systems before I go call my producer because
I saw your photography.
Because me say me and your man so you see. Bibia me as be correct. Except Dr. Joe Usajima camera no. And open into me emba YouTube. Muhun wo Facebook where YouTube and a hona yesen ko ba. And so me aso na why di. And you know I will reset the listen and come back. You find you mo so. Thank you very much, Osibisa. Yes, so now, Dr. Joe Usajima, was screen, so they just said, okay, by a magic of something, about it, fancy. Right, now, what church is saying, I will say, why didn't they say Jata Bruno?
Jata Brewer, Jata, war, for so, none who are ding.
Then the near break,
oh, and it's in the whole day. When it comes to I young, so
you see what I mean?
Because Jatabian when you know about
I go many brain.
Any NDC from Piebald, NDC from Piebald, my more Mr. Johnny and this near Mompire Mount.
Well, you want grown emotion, it mean to me.
And this is for a good, and this is for a good. Yeah, this I Yanum don't come out. chawa yi kura da.
Say obi can say the enemy you know this enemy ya no more. Me dodge na mo de me share the new who kura do.
Socialist. Yeah no ye chema we so obi aso. Ye say property owned democracy for na omo de omo no. Ono ko anya de bi obeso uba no obehoro ne ka ma no ye nte sa ye be say ohun obi a nya bi sa na ye.
Yen ko asem so a eyi what kind Supreme Court judgment, you know? I mean, about
my ready and my on say on off record no on say my kakra law kakra so that's here but so ye na wunya ba no and I say wunye professional it is obi akoye pharmacy degree no na woni I say what you say and you know when you're professional in that but
of course
already and now
on say me job no uni nyina koy no usua so many things as a topic as you know usua is a part of the
but specialization
but specialization you know yeah different into economics are yenim kakra but no think as me professional economics any the economics as
yeah and you know before say me ko no ma menya me bi me Richard bi ade bia me ya me chia atiefo na me chia me campaign team no me na and then Mansa Musa I was say me can we chiro me wo fa Dr. Wusa from Wutie because me send here in koma no me can say me can be bia for June 4th no and kaya yen tokwa because no edu a me kan ho asem no June 4th no any 31st no ayi nanso me socialist ideology ni Rollins principle ntina me NDC ni so that's here nti sai no ever ka mabusua ma in fact ne kore ni Mansa Musa say me say me ye obi a me socialist principle ni Rollins ankasa ne ideals ni na yi no ne values dia kanya saka me tia me NDC no what you say nti no ene wo so wotie enti so hu so obi atwetwe bia fa inu a nege so ono a onye ono nko ne namfo mo nti offer a dog me chiao enti onna ne limit time no na oye regional minister Dr. Wusa from so otini dia you say we nyini kama wo fi a wo tie Ghana ti me ka che no so obetie me na me oni na me ko kan se hu light one or the mama enti wo tie wo Mansa Musa enti the na make no me campaign team Mr. Lons agini obo adwuma papa ne bo adwuma ana ne campaign ni deputy Rita Mensa na fe coordinator so ma mesewa ana afe campaign advisor Dr. Tebi na yakọ ye media consultant ono oye boga one me chairman nyina na me ye free omo kroma na omo Ghana so omo say omo na omo nya hwe omo pese juajiman be ye chairman wo UK na ye ne ye ba ye fa saa kwa no so sa ba Ghana sa be ye adwumadin din na ye je akonwa no ema president Mahama ne NDC fo no omo so me chia ndo dika ye maame hajia akomapa ana dotto so Mr. M Abolo no body tadi wo nkran obi anim no ana one friend say ne colleague ba akonso I friend no ato kwamena anu say Supreme Court yi no Mansa Musa hwe ayi na o mode baaye no de metima ka kakra bia ye say ayi sawunim kwaku aza sawunim ayi professor bi no ono we use ayi pe sentence was say sa ayi no mo ye no ho ayi so weak na roof na kata so no eliki enti no we ye hu hwe nye ye because ebi nsida na na de ya ne se ho was say October na was think about ayi or some paper no October na ni ba November enti Mansa Musa enu what I say but the nipa be kan ne say penifo akasa ho a na de be kan ne say Supreme Court baby a Mansa Musa mo atimi review mo asem what they ever say asem a ye kan ye no dachi bia no o be say review hu say ade na mo ye no decision no na inaccurate enti ho na de mitima kan si wa no Mansa Musa
enti let me kind of be almost say the NDC for no, even though they disagreed with the nominated Chief Justice, no, they have endorsed her. Is this story genuine? And
Mansa Musa, mami ka bibi ncho. NDC as a party no. NDC for nyam amanyo boniye for no a enkrofo bi ne ekwaji independence almost o mompene no. Black man wasn't ready to lead us no. NDC for ntisa how. NDC for be hwa ade na ekọ no. So ho asema wo ka kire mo. NDC for be tie. Na NDC ni tie wie a na ohun se be boa Ghana ni ebeboa Ghana fo ebebo no ote ho no yenyina NDC ni beka se ye support enti na ho omo ye political militants for no ye obi a Mansa Musa se ne opponent ye bibi say nyo what you say ono the officer ye again also who opposition also against it there be NDC as a party no what you say ye hwa ade no ne tia se ma wo kana oho ma me ne won records oka sa ye friend saying team here omakote wo Supreme Court ya yentimi modin yes a contempt bachiwe oka ho at the same time no so no kwa ye adwuma na adwuma wa ye no enipa bi a omonim no bi ti say me senior na no interview no what you say a friend saying or the say kra also nkobi or no or enough also nkobi inusa senior inusa also catch no also appear maame no high court or where you appear before no they will be see treat you they will be see onye judge ya we basa what you say enti sempanifo kan ye ono nko ni bebre a ma read nsem o maka fa no ho ebi ye CPP fo bi ye ho bi ye ho what you say na nipa nso ye nam no obi a wo obi timi fa damfo bone na ne suba asesa obu also kura no a ye se fe bibi peer pressure what you say but the American say me defend bibia say empanifo ahwem no mu fi say sa maame we no betimi aya o ka say George na Wood sa na amamfo ye mamom pene de ba yin end no oba ye court case ni ba ye wase ma ye den ma tweme ho asi ho because me ne president Muhammad ne kwa sorry oh timene ne wo so ma yibi ma tweme ho e ma ye fene say justice atuba e be ye so what I say enti no me mom de me pese me kan ne mam bebre wo ho ye mpanifo na omo wo parliament omo nim de omo ye what you say this omo ahwehwem no questions omo ye satisfy a Mansa Musa nti ne soma omo na sa mpanifo a ye ke enche bia menia Simon so bakoka omo ho Mansa Musa mani age menye obakoka omo ho no so no we nka wo ye nka wa frɛ no what you say woni no a wa frɛ no abegina so wa chechi oni mo ne nka yakoye ne meboa enti me de meka kakra meka fa ho
enti me question no and say sa a correspondence na me read here no just a journey who a journey
yeah me person me sure say Mansa Musa
because me nim say bia a journey bia na journey
obi a bit match but information me nya ne say any penifo na sem keka no say wa wo TB free me senior ho
yeah
ye nyina ye senior inusa fuseni asmo kan ye any ejidu temekro ni ho amani omo sem omo ka no utimi say you say in the right direction
yeah, genuine that's fine
enti no me pese me preempt ABR but the party no opposition no me ti ha me kasa ye kasa ma for my party but me ye party near me boase ye be power they make out say enti no ye fancy wa so betima say
okay right enti no to confirm that or say Gertrude Tokono is qualified to be Chief Justice. We won't withhold her approval. Minority. And you say the earlier correspondent na minya no a true and verified. And one I'm here. As for it's this or that, and one what can it? Right. So okay, I'm fine. No kwesi ho. We say a jachi question case no hono. Senior Obi say can be what about the the practical issues in situ, that is the situation I walk grounds I seen can be I seen Manso I seen
yes Manso was
I see someone I seen Manso
because Manso litigation
yes I see Manso for anyway
Manso when yes we Manso for Supreme Court for this man so.
Debut, I say man so for den ti no mo fa man so. E pedi for the for mo twe man so.
Anya man so. Yeah, adi man so.
Joe defend him and Mansa Musa.
Aya man so, anya man so.
And Mansa Musa should so jagum. Anyway, and to make us the situation on the ground, so what it be? It the grade equity ho, ye the ariabo equity ho, ye the article the idea so ahwiani mobile bebre kotali yes na kesi e didn't nyina ekugu ho. You say a krum for so say hey, want me to TSM crofobia ni ade. Wo no de was 2 for us NDC penny no de na wate efi a chronomu hu ni say.
Mansa Musa mama ka bibi nche hwe on say NDC ya party bia. Say NDC ka say wo ye NDC ni na say asem na wudi no yenim say yesisiwa a party a ombe support and that is clearly what they've shown so far. What you say? Ka party beat say ya no man come abon. No say kuma wudi no. First say na the call na 2020 no. No say we are more than sin nchen. So what you say? Na jachi no. Obi enim say sisi ni sisi papa no because obi pe numbers nti na ya dada na Ghana de friend is Supreme Court na e fana yi. Omunya kan wi a the obetima ya na say obeko for review. What you say? But omakasa nti de be ya na say papa ne popular. Or you're popular in such a way, say Mansa Musa. Make a clear about parliament and no more honey crown, or more and no more dinkomono. I say, Papa no, since you now so here, or Bebro, when I hear obey your mouse, school, just like you name it, or you be a home, why yes, watch it. So what you say, and you know, then and I'm so much soon in Tino, and nothing MPP for Shada, Jomko and Kumahubuno, or Muye Biwo. Number 1, yeah, sir. Near more massa could go on moye, and Tinano mekana ha. Tis say no. Obia Pamun MP, and as will be Moon MP, and as will be a MP moo. Not by less in Ran Sunny Abbey or Quama, and Sunny Bay Kurmama, Sana Nana, any MP before Besom Chiriana. Oh, now send the Panon Besom Nebano, Charles Opukuno. Unum so on to about constituency, and ne information at all grounds, and no. Now, Nana B. Mekase Mientia. Madin Hoya, no cranam catcher, national organizer, our MP, Madin Hoya. Or Mekase Mientia, I say a Ukrano, now on to about Kumu, and I didn't quite, Oko di Bonnier, you also have a car. What was that then one to Abba?
Maybo, sir, if that is the case, sir.
Understand to Abba?
So if that is the case, sir, MD before you anymore, it changes the whole. Your friends say rules of the game.
I'm telling you,
your fans say me, my register organa, me to Abba. Ewo, your fans say where the example can be my company, or me to Abba or camp, right? And when I be to Abba, me ma if you are broad unquote. Enti baby a Phyllis for Sukachi eko he. Me ti London ha. Say a bad say ye be to Abba and now say election. But you have for me back straight. Na me kwa broad unquote area ho. Say me best stand it.
So you MPP need ya.
Me MPP ni be NDC. No, they said no.
We NDC ni your company.
One MPP.
MPP for MPP because abana ekoso no. Sa nation capture yi na ekoso.
Yes.
Say we MPP need ya. I was say ye this state yin bibia ye we.
Me ti wo dia na wo kana
say. Na we any other party member there.
Yes.
Ombeka say I'm ready. Hwe mame ko tu ayi bi. 1994 constitution so 1994 constitution no. 1992, sorry, I don't know why I'm saying 94. 1992 constitution. So, a specific, Mansa Musa. Now, Article 94, I'm saying 94 na medical years. Here, Article clear. Now, only the constitution so sama omonwa can say letter in commission, a more power to me yam rabi. A far battle, what you say. And you share sa CI, constitutional instrument. So, 127. Na oko regulation 9, 2, 3, and 4 no a clear. Ahye se obi pese ye to aba manoa. So that's here. On pa krono also free or to aba wa ha or we say ni ada ni nyina wo so Mansa Musa. Ye clear kese nya set to obrofo na da ne in sha ne hwan ni to obrofo na din no. What you say? Constitution no mu no o kire a friend saying 94 no article 94 no echrewo ayi and under that article no we mo akoye CI so that's here constitutional instruments and then now mo dey abato so no the current one omunye bio no the current one na dey koto aba no wohwa a specify say or say we vote toward that area or so we say and then me say na bi no anim to or can we was say but obi bisa that is am pass one to aba am full monitor no I say as we go police station as we afei I say on the nam no where den you can say or monitor aba no or monitor aba in end one to be they say adedi onye voter saa no mpeso mbe cha so pokui no na alarm ati show hwe de omode ye MP na hwe obi nso so de ase enti se emra ediwa emra bi che emra bi ana Mansa Musa ana your friend MPP from right different from NDC and now say any other party. That is a Ghana yetimu sisi Mansa Musa. Ghana yetimu sisi. I would refer 94 article 94 back cultural. Now unya ina sa CI 127 no regulation 9, 2, 3 and 4 no. Me can't ne stop Now read the honor the eka. It's just specifically there was say we young son or qualify abaye. What you say? Then so omobu nua omani hu spectacles na show mo no. What you say? Ahani di hu. Obi a ono no ekosa form no. Ono no aye na Mansa Musa kese wo kasa wo dig into ayi na ho. Time Mansa Musa. Tam no a oba baye MP no. No onye Ghana ni. What you say? Na ye ka be si say onim say Ghana Supreme Court judges ni bi. Omo ye judges wo Gambia. Unim sa? And they anya allegiance ni bia. And they anya allegiance ni bia ho. Send yan kan judgment kura wo man. Any kwa na betimi kasi yengo kum obi mebo a. Any kwa na dangerous. And not because obi aye treasonable offense and na say ye impeach president na mo de mo yibabo so pan. Ya gi atum mebo a. Enti no se parliament you near the come on am kasi mo gi atum ne ade na mo na mo fa na say amra wo Ghana mu. What you say? Enti mono so obi tutumi mean 60 here currently or your Gambia judge. What you say? Mansa Musa on my bend I
have to tell you this the constitution and Crawford way capitalizing on some vagueness in this constitution.
I didn't vague.
Almost saying state baby say you should be a voter there.
No, Mansa Musa, I can't say me choices here. Me say constitution no Emma Electoral Commission for power. And no mudia koye CI 127 CI no and a mama regulations
into CI ni say
CI ni say you must be a voter we say into no expand it say election regulation no what it does ni say on say constitution no say e ka say bibia be mu a ka book ni ke ba just get articulate mu na ke ba into no CI and various government agencies ni your friends or institutions no ya momu bibi omutu do omumra bra so that's here Enti electoral commission for no CI 127 no so what you say regulation your friend is saying
so that CI no is
923 and then
the mupefe say you have to be a voter in that place.
Yes, Mansa Musa.
Okay, fair enough.
Enti we kona read enti na me ka constitution no me say the CI no constitutional instrument.
Enti okay, so if that is the case Nabna be me na be ho de no me kan no ye minya kakra say that ya then there is already illegality at sa kwa no obi betumi e dia so ya kokoto.
Yes, and now say wo hwe emremu na ho un say de emra no de kese pa any constitution and your friend emrakuni what you say emrakuni what you say any constitution now for about the act of parliament. The act of parliament. What you say? Afe na CI ni LI ni hwan na LI mo na won so be say e district e ko ye hwan no. So what you say? Legislative instrument ne sane mane ma. What you say? Enti no untimi enkofa de a mo akofa ba so mo ye na wo begina wo say wo ye de ope. What you say?
Contravene me the seriousness.
Mansa and make us say obetimi da court but court be hwe omudi
no we dey fact one say court be hwe omudi but there me patient say no saa de no say court tino hwe dey say going forward no aban sisane ade a say obi aso betumi aye bi
any dey ntimi kan
which is wrong
any dey ntimi kan sa because no your flag bearer no what dem right adwuma wodi mmara so tie ntimi nkan saa so obi di enema bi a fi sem fata ye ntimi nkan so obi a betima yesa but it possible say you betima president da achim bi a na adwen ye
thank you
because obi a na mempe no but
well,
someone
you see nobody thought say you benya president bi or otisi nobody thought
na so no obi anim no
well
wana ti Ghana opa ledger bas nya memfa ne currency kwakuado wana na enim no
inti ni kwawu kumawu MP no eye no kure say
one to aba
one transfer the vote
me say
one transfer the vote to so anko
or transfer kwa one to aba when you
register na wo ho no onu ni din ni so
na bi koka e wo joy me check am oko joy say prime news
yes my kind but
and okoka ye metie ye Mansa Musa me amasum na ono wo kwan okan wie no muza nsentie wo say na say oye kwa woni we popular ke say I was shocked
this is serious
national ayipa kasa say na mkasa bedi no ya no or justify
no but that case no mom feel say kan no mom na say NDC for tackle more than even Jachidio because
the friend join news program PM Express 5th and ra
you see that is even more serious because they say no just say no need any register na ye to abama no so a na say against him rano a other na NDC 41
masa na de bibia de betudwa
okay
strategy me say what the strategy to ja adwa wi a enye strategy bi ana meboa
well
okobobo ni Liverpool go down say aya ofa ha twa no Haaland friends Manchester City oya twa no Pele o say dey say manya wa ene wunsa me ho enu bi be kana so say ne sa ade na referee no so ya boy na mane oya ne ma record o strategy na wen bi enti wo dey fancy ha but the make can say on my Ghana on my Ghana fo nyina de anya nkrofo bi what you say anya nkrofo bi dia Mansa Musa enti no I guess areho na say them na me kan pepe no ai Professor Za on do abeka on what in the US abeka was abeka no kure no wom todo antwa yi nenso media me wo gidie wo me mu say dachi bia no o revisit Supreme Court ne bia na nye we mu so mo call retirement ya say na kura ma say jochi ekoi retirement wa but Gambia de ndo onko you know, Gambia, and the Onyanko retirement or I be no more than Ebia 60 years, 70 years.
Gambia foreign
so be our constitution. But me in allegiance as my Cambodia Pamu, you know, also so your judge or baby, and so Entino, and no Ghana form fire and co aimo. Enti Mansa Musa made a massive Caribbean make a fast assem no. Now, and Yeman Koye.
Right, and no man Koye, that is the situation at Asin North. Actually, say NDC for Echo, actually, home direct across Openi Bakubia, MPP for special body in Bano. On Shedan Twaba, and I need register voters, voter list, Asin North. Just usually what they do in this, I see almost 40, is it 42 or 43 days? And so they will vote transfer until they will transfer and come in the share list anymore. Then I'm saying, we no less than that into me, and yes, sir. Now say no etumra on the CI no. Dr. Joe Sadma can't say no. Really, I mean, the no idea grow. Until I make us a my future because. Say no, obi be why nebeka?
Siama suma we mo, but they see the future of President Mahama ne NDC bright. They be meka no. We mu no ma say bibia. Hwe, me say President Mahama, emre bi oni ye hia. O say amanfo timi di na tem radio so from 6 to 6 a.m. Almost start mo program no morning one no atu anwumre. Papa no uti so me echi obi da.
I remember Adom FM. FM.
No more. I cracker. Captain Smart cry now. You know, I can see papa. You can't be. I see you can't be anything you want to turn. So papa, one more. What you say? But where the way about you? So, entino a baby child baby. Be a would me free. What Ghana? We are for Nenya. The American say party be chair party. A baby child baby. Entimomi and share obia. Oh, one ya patapano ye na yemfa 2 minutes man no me Ghana ye.
2032, that is 8:32 here in UK. It is 7:32 in Ghana. You are listening to Mansa Musa. The program is called Fire Obenio. Not literally, and literally. And she show better show. Anyway, If you are near call, Yaka Asin Manson, Asin Fosu, Asin North and Seminary, you know. Now you who's after the Omo ye coin, Senebea Asin for no bet 2 or more. So more ye eligible or more yo. Ah, yeah, dear. Now come to this energy crisis or the energy price, energy. Your friend is saying
purchase agreement.
Yes, the debate.
Power purchase agreement.
Exactly. The general conversation, of course, was to say, Akweti said, country director for the World Bank and representative of Ghana and Gambia, near West Africa, or no. Oh no, sorry, I seen the Chrome officials. Or sorry, or say, Ghana economy, no, in fact, me be a committed by me anyway. Or say Ghana economy no a sikatuatua bemu ayentumi yetwa ehu bia entwa ne nyina bebre or say ne kese enye se ne fampo ne kese free say Mahama ko sign agreement sa agreement ni board din kra dodo so Mahama ne nkrofo anwene hu yie enom ko sign sa agreement no nti ama edeka ahonyanya abagana fo so utie ma no kasa no a the first time I meet him, I feel so fake way they own to me because usually these people are very diplomatic. Even if when they are supporting the government, current government, still they are very diplomatic. They choose their words carefully. But me tia femi who say no krem say na dia na working. Utumu say or they blame no cra or shifty blames now I'm saying cra for the past 3-4 years or no can for attack wa ya dear and what try say obetuatua ka bi na ensem cho but ye nyina ye tie bi me tie bi and then me monologue bi a wo tie bi but ye ma Dr. Joe so agiman chechire mu de onu hu no se na osi ate any se na esi tie any obibiri beka going forward what we all have to make of what is happening now.
Mansa Musa, way my personal opinion. And now see them say, "Hey, Papa no politics no way. Hey, sa Papa we Mansa Musa, a chief for mutie me, but some me chire Papa no asika krebi 2 minutes. Now you we are near Kanyama boom. Mansa Musa, hey, sa Papa we. Unum say why trade minister say she was that. Papa we. Why a finance minister say she was that. Anna was no edu maybe kwa no ye omo governor omo central bank no na governor what you say me no kasa sisi sa papa o kope president edi why aspirant presidential aspirant what you say na ye nyina obi odi ne ho agi politics mu no attacking can politics no I say or no politics no di politics no said ye mu bi ye no Mansa Musa dia na ye say so obi be ye bibi sa no a aya sub region hono aya no pe friendship what must say friendship ne sa I say when the bit maboa men me campaign na say no one ska won nsem anya ba what so a enti asmo be kan no Mansa Musa papa ne nye obi a wo say minim ho obi ti say makosua energy policy makosua ho ahwan enti minim asma make no Mansa Musa wonye technocrat what you say we a politician and we be kan asem enti mo me fan wa said o kan because we make up bibia chiro me ba na metio na wo kan bibi fa omo yeso om ko change a Mary ni ho they ended up doing what nya president no na sasake de no odi animu no omo ko no omo yeso om ko change ye kwagia yi na bo ye ko twam ni ade no omo ko ye no omo ko do airport ni helicopter na be form do kom ko cha omo ko die no nya omo report ase na make you ade sene ne nkrofo e de na ade sene fo be unpopular ye de omo ye mo fanfare e de omo koye se de Hussein Bolt na se Pele teto Pele abagana ni ye hu no na Muhammad Ali na hwi ne ko no mbai no mo be na for Musa de nye what you say because Mansa Musa ade enye no ye san ko renew omo kwa nko mu renew de yesa ko hyemu mo meboa hwe ye se asem a adanse ni won ye twa bi ye den e de adanse asem a eni adanse ni twa bi de adanse e de asem no abi ni ate ho ye de adanse no nti no se Ghana fo emfa asem onye se Rodo Roda asem enya asem bi a I was say dadwe ho kra because me read and I'm saying no and I'm starting say me dey papa no Mansa Musa I'm telling you say sa papa we no sika no pepe o be kan we ma wo mo no unnim pledge obi a pledge in the campaign sika e ko what you say na e normal when it comes to Africa, West African politics, and normal because Obia Pebi, so what me promises of a t-shirt house, what you say, and the name na me show bosse, Emrebeba, dear woman, a beba, Sapa Pano, when you will be a cancer. Oh, I was say, yeah, dear, because when you're technocrat. And now, about what try say, and Kokoye, the buyer, and so more sabi you tell the catcher, say. So munum ko chenye agreement na Ghana for bobo come more. Mansa Musa ye nyina redi bi ye nwuye e wo ya adwim what you say krata opa me print bi dia bro mo akoba ye ne so be ka kire ye ene na me kra no Mansa Musa sa executive director for a center for a Center of African Center of Energy Policy so ono Ben Boachi what's papa na ye mfa papa na sem to nchen kra he is the head policy bia Africa ye ka say energy no on the head enti ana myself ready e be free Gavian professor bi so before some member studio no what you say me ready ono so asem kan say was won tia say papa na say kan won tia say enti no papa ne should come again the Mansa Musa said the wo busa question was aka ye no anye bia no we country director or some career diplomatic abani di esika ese na ofu plane ni ade no mo be kasa amus economy ni dey partly due to misman partly due like I say why diplomatic or anamegwa afede wo be gina ba because wo pese ugu president Mahama ni NDC for anima say like I say aban na wo so no wotima boa ma wo no so wo ba bitim be flag bearer of na akwakope no a which of course I mean say emma so no a like I say omotima support to Mansa Musa they make come at you for it. I mean, person make be abuse.
Unfortunately, politics, unfortunately for politics and politicians, be biano and so try so be yano. Okay, oh man, finance someone usually no, and it doesn't. And
work like, and you wanna win you baby of free, Papa ni baby of free bar, and now your sister only baby of free bar. And now we baby will be free, but who baby or yeah. Because we used to compass also who baby, Papa no who baby will free bar, and you see this year. Now what the same way, but land Papa into trouble.
Exactly.
What bank for no you?
Yeah. This is what I was saying. He said, look, Enka, we should forget it. But because of narrative, say politics no kasa obekano. So when tuyambe yano anchelen ya. So be can try no they call now atuto man for agreement because already no MPP for can wait that and SS payment ye use and oma can't ho it is so no say no beka na kwabna don kono mu ambeka sem jina ponu mu fa ni oma mba but so far no make us say mo ne mon crop for I mean you have performed very well so far. Because the rebuttal, the response, since yesterday, my many friends saying, is it Margaret and say, Bibisa, on no call GN Good Morning Ghana, and then the army who did upon Rankasa Cobraja, Cobra,
Dr.
Donko, Bame Margaret, so almost 1 hour. Obeki Kani, the boom, come, so far, no, I think he has been put in his place. And hopefully, maybe he will come back and say maybe he got certain data wrong or and yes, sir, they are working. It may affect him.
That's why post I say we free money because occupy the president.
Yes.
What you say? And this
no, his employers will not like that because usually diplomacy.
But so no. We need mass money. What you say? Now, we be say God be bitch me no ko shebe.
Of course.
You need the cost Ghana. What you say? No can be big assume. And one no. Now also be man t-shirt 1 million and to one t-shirt 1 million. Me can we say I can call. Me cry no. Me be resign anyway because you're too mammy because we are one of the contenders now mo face obet ma win enti no me win kura na me say me koye but or say na chi ansa na koye because oba be so to be the president na o meye nwie no na na chi ase ko ba bia na ehwe nanim what I say the president be called baby or chair will be a yanchi no be na catch me the man who
o chair obi so o chair microphone is you be
me Mansa Musa
obi antwene sa
me video no kwa man who
oh dear wo video ni bia akona ko hwe
me hear kwa man who o man fi no kra
o pese me ma video ni bia
me se me hear man who man ka se me hu ye me se me hear man who
wo bia na pese o be hu wie no
and also for so pa was we ye dia mechi o mo so ye mfiu
o mfiu
what you say enti no nipa de se wo pese wo be di no kware na woni nipa ye fine what you say na se wo so be di bone na se wo be ye ho ayi a e fe ni sen ene ye wa wasem a enti Mansa Musa
baby a wa kan kodo ye mfa break we ntwem na baby a wa kan kodo ma me mbo KKD ni monologue na enti because I fast asem no.
Oh, those words that I hate to say. Coons and buffoons, used against people of color for years in the times of slavery. In those days when children, babies, were torn away from their mothers' breasts, when brother was turned against brother and sister against sister, when father and mother and child were sold to different bidders. In those painful years, for fear or for some little favor, one brother would say unkind things about another, so that master would whip that brother in public, and the one who reported him gets the crumbs off their table. Beware, African leaders, for you are falling into this trap again. You've been to school, so don't be a fool. Think before you speak to the oppressor. Why would one leader, why would the head of one household rise from his household into another household, only to go and gossip and speak ill of their neighbor, their brother? What do they get? Why, in a time when all are saying, or of course a few are saying, hey, please don't beg, because when you beg, you disgrace us all, does one go to say unkind things about another, to one no better than the oppressor, so that he can get a favor? Think about it. You see, when you say people do not respect leaders, it is not that they don't respect leaders, they don't respect titles. For leadership is in what you do. Remember, there are no permanent friends, only permanent interests. Think.
That's right. No permanent friends, just permanent interests. And any leader or leadership that will learn this will come at their own good. So be at here. Na Egufuado Okotra America for the name say O Trabo Burkina base no. And no call Burkina airport on to say Chichi almost a winning.
So many Wagner for Nakochom. Nakocha Wagner.
Obia Gunsign, no general Muheni Dean or Tunis as no be anyway. Well, a clip no me will be meton. Anyway, your friend is a answer a beko health no
June 4th no
June 4th.
Mansa Musa June 4th.
Hang on to boss. Minim so when you prepare. But my main can we here? Me feel say that's how I feel. I may be wrong. Me feel say I don't know about Ghana, but Kromha, it looks as if people, you guys especially, are shying away from June 4th and all what it entails.
And come about
me yet me somewhere.
Now Jim and what's some papa
me say June 4th for the Suye no. Nanka me some ye complain.
And your chroma for a Ghana for sa a nya no the zeal no ya yama se say no ya diano kanekwa.
Ayo.
What you say? Oh na Mansa Musa what Mami San Kabio, you see June 4th. And the birth of NDC no.
NFM Radio.
Mansa Musa, what you near me the buy and may affect me personally. Number one. When you say June 4th, buy no, peniphobia, you move free or be to say, General Champon. When you say that you free me chrome.
NFM Radio.
Hometown, Ankasa, and your baby a woo meal. Me hometown, baby, and my parents free. So, na anti-force na champion hono fi oboa kwa amampa oye niema bebre ho kwa amanfo na over 31st so a onse medical cancer na me wofa Woliman government mu Dr. Wusu Afram one na Ashanti regional minister that time see no papa ne fa form sa eno kodu Abidjan ansana why because papa ne adwuma no ye say no we been a surgeon one Dr. Mustafa mo ene kosua de ena Limai President Limai can say omra no ne meye yi so that's here ena ode ne hobobo no na omoye yi na busuafo no bebre krampene but no enti no I affected me but the principle behind the values no Mansa Musa no hia me because me nim say SS be be mu a na nya papa na wo de baaye no omo won chen no de bia no omutimi wo ne ma bi omo beye papa no ankasa de uhia no tie nanim asem a ye papa Rollins utie nanim asem a utimu se oyeyi so that's enti na Mansa Musa be pese yakwa achi kakra bi me hu de ma June 4th baaye June 4th be friend no say June 4th uprising ebi so say June 4 revolution what you say and dan ye papa Rollins and some junior officers bi and treatment near the more no Mansa Musa nenye amoketu akwa yentua ni ye kese wo ye kura akoka na ye hunu ampanifo ni hunu sa and omo ye say da bi omo pese omo ye nti no omo ye I say failed a coup attempt a May 15th and I say 15th May 1979 to omo ye no ne achi omo ana kese na saa aban no nko mo kwakoye atia omo no a supreme a military council SM2 so that say no ye free a friend saying General Akufo-Addo no because champion Modie na SMC1 so ho na Paris coup C and second coup C and General Akufo be take over and we say nke beto aba na banna nke eba beto no Mansa Musa say no ma sheda the ballot paper ni mani be akohihye ba bia kese omodo maye on say the free fire abuzia no mini papa bia we soja ni me allegia bas ye ne nam ye din komo Mansa Musa we say omko fa ballot ni free from plains ni ade ba no yes mu hwengu river hwan mu no mu hwegu mu river from mu de anam say ade e koka we say that time so no ni en kan police station by police station Ghana battle na kona nimu a what you say munhwengum de ombehye so amonhye no ade akyenye baby o say the ballot ni ya quality free Ghana ni nyina begu wo no saa baby e kogu afi be kan Mansa Musa kwa na ballot ni ehwegu ye nyina no e be si o empty ones ni si baby o but no manya e bi e fu a saa constituency ni nyina atetata ho na webuzi anwene na hwa na be wone de be ka atmase e enti no odi eto ho a time o mo chi Rollins no na niema ekoso na enye no a oni na ye ekotante se ko mo ye oyi kira na so mo koye a mo se eku a ye chi no de ko ba ya ne se officers ne se waye niamo ho enti no omo ne ko military tribunal na sa military tribunal no na aye omo president ana papa na oti adwam aye Kena Animfo ana na prosecutors who are now on behalf of the state no say okoyeku dia say a treasonable offense so to ye bibia tia o man no enti no ono nso no ne friend flight lieutenant atiamu omo na omo ye na tama ye de papa Rollins ko gina ho no ana omo busa ne say ono ne ye panimu onse o akwa memu onse mo wo officer status no mo wo so ho ti busa ne say or per separate a year trial na ha and after that be no can famous be phrase be a Ghana beto ya no say no I want to be with my men what you say e ma man for bo mu nsem pa wono mu say hey papa we enti ye papa Rollins e ma man for hu say wo you be a odonipa openipa na nipa enkan ko ehia no na de ba ya ne say omo ebua no say oye guilty ana say odifo na omo de ne ekoyi in prison no na baby omo de ne koye no omo ne call guard room say de sojafo omo frɛ no enti omo de papa ko share ho na it's that time no na abakosem kire say omo share that ne nsai 10 yi omodi ibi so ne nsa kese omo damage ne nsa ne ade next amane a papa ne ko menu no so they say to omo se ne nsa no damage no ne kese esi anye kura na eye papa Rollins tama no wo kasa no back to a tama na ye try no ensem wo keka ye no na ma Ghana for hu say hey papa yi o ka no kure papa obetimi ayi obi obetimi agi Ghana si wo they say enti ma manfo beta na chi I can say court what the almost be on qua. Eh, na initially no person mu gu papa ani mase. It did almost try some more ya and say, or more allow civilians some mra. Next year, disgrace next year, or more kunu kura no and I can say, I say, or say, or see kun what you say. And na Yami on this MPP ni a backfire.
As I brought Fubeka say, they wanted to humiliate him in public.
Sanity.
And backfire.
Ghana Yami on this MPP ni a backfire said yeah. Omeka say we will never go to IMF today, tomorrow, and then in future, and then now no. Omoto atino. Enti the buyer and say ye ni buyer no mo ye. Enti time oboni ko 2 weeks after, and then 4th June, and Captain Boachijan, and some officers be. Estati coup and no moye no mko yi ye papa runs a free prison or no guard room na no no and no mobile no marching straight to GBC to ho and no kasa no announce na aye hu seeekuno e bi seeekuno e bi na Ghana for worried because of the wo see kasa ya aye samanfo hu no see do see kan no kra ne ade nti no na aye hu ti na manfo yam hwehwe omo enti tamo a okọ kasa ya se oni ni omo tie ne no ne kure ni omani mu no obia ni je pa na sana bakosem muka na meja bakosem no sudi if you say me papa tia se na mmerebo ba green share ko hia no the way na osi kasa na ochia ye na osi ye no metimi hu se sana no ye na me wi a me de ono ani minister so asem wo ka fa ne ho the minister ne cross abaye high commissioner wa Professor Danso Boafo no asem wo ka kire ye me de beta to am ye hu ye papa no se no osi tie enti eba sa no say entokwa ni si mebre ema na Major General Date Wellington tama mo yeso motu aba na say oh mempene muntu no nti ka say what na kontade ne amoka ekon ya a kire say 3 continuous say hours ko si say na munitions nyina sae e na odwane ko share Nima police station e na omukoko che no na omukọ ho no wo frefi na no ye do mukun no na omukun no anso wa said na sojafo na omukoeku no omunkrofo no bia wu se basa na nipa ni biwu enti no omoso de ya wonte ma the president of the court no
NFM Radio
omukọ ni fie kokunu kun ne yere ne manyina enti no in fact ade a ya nanso na meka se SSS na buy ne bi no na we ne nkenkaku no but omoye and another school of thought baby say I wasn't come chino no come try no so I bone kura na say be but the see and see sa na see and ayi but amama na so ha e see no a na mo odate obi anka wo no ye be ku a first one on the for ku no and second one wasa baba be na ya che wo na ku wo sa ma no ayi e fenisen can say barrier kire say o ye soja ni I say oye yi soja ni bi anko onye so they say
of course he died in action so it is he deserved
but Rollins soja ni bi onye say another Ghana say omra was but aba bi ni so enti soja ni bi onye but Rollins ne nkrofo ye den eboa ma ye sa na omo eye na ku no ano adwo ya okasa wie kan say omaje oman no eho na omo eforme sa Armed Forces Revolutionary Council AFRC and members
NFM Radio
na ye Papa Rollins on na chairman teni ye chairman Rollins and Boachijan no official spokesperson and na ye wo Major Mansa Bedema any others apalumo ne warrant officer to obeying private one omunyina no omoka ho bi na we omunyina friwa the buyer ma ye kai pa ye say time almost start your can so more ye house cleaning exercise let the blood flow any other than me kai say or tech mrebi na ko ye na mo ye na ne kumbika no busa say o papa ɛka ho aka bɛka sɛ yɛ afena students ni gyina hɔ ɔwɔ na kyerɛ sɛ na papa no koraa no na koma mu no so they won't say sometimes a team way so that's it teamwork and now the majority ni ka say ya na say o pese we ensure democracy I don't think so bit my veto all the time so that's it and you know so ask a question of busa students in the say so papa can ho abeka say let the blood flow yes enough blood flow into here I'm a students who no money because history just say no my basa what you say and no any rollins suban what it ye no what you say na no kan no kre na house clean exercise no mu na anipa bi te say a lieutenant general free far general champon and general kufu no otu no I say yes kichi o man na say yekun omo e wo foreign squad and nankofo mebre ka ho na fe nso SSS no bi enso ne say business bi targeted wonya sika yese scanner wonya aye no kese wo anfa kwampa so ntene so odi hwan na wantima mekere kwa afa so nya scanner dia na kese ayi beto na fe ne sala toniema na wo sala koto na bo se Mansa Musa ma begina ne etwa line no ho ne bro na ye ne de ombabo sisi a na de ba koso wo ye a kese ema ye se sa tam na sika ye foreign exchange bibia na kese enkoyie ni sika ne ade ade koto bibia no manfo wenkaji amanfo koko yenkoso koko nkotwe yi coffee ni ade mra ne yemeton ama manfo do teacherfo ho aho bia de ho jimu ema ye afi ono ankasa so railway lines wo hu asoda biem na pan na wono mo ye enti e papa runs ye na if RC4 no area from June 1979 to September 1979 and hand it over President Heli Liman na PMP aban abe so na enu achi no na Liman aban na niam nkoyi na say Liman akoye se akoye figurehead obekam bia no amanfo mfa niam nkoyi na ya papa Rollins aba bio 31st December 1981
NFM Radio
na obaye no and obey establish PNDC Provisional National Defense Council and okọ so a ede ebe establish democracy ya yewa ye to aba 19 ye hand over 1993 a obeye civilian what you say enti no na mawie we no 1979 no abato ne niam bebre sisi ye did see ye ne say ye nuanmo MPP fo omusuban no sa tribal headman na omo de bia no mo ye ne penifo ye ne ye hwan ye ne ye akasefo ye na ye ne mo ntonyum nso ye no sa tam no omo koyi leader no we so ompene enti no emuti omo chamo chichi ye kan na hwe UP tradition no all the way no o mi ye UP ni a omo sa be ye PP afei ebe ye PFP ni ade no omo entemo tete enti PFP no emuti ye na enya PFP ena omunya UNC na UNC no na ye Pauli ena ne dano ena PFP no nso no eye Victor Wusu no fragona ena omuye na fei Banasco nso ete ACP so that's ye ma parties me break so che na yekoto aba no de ma President Liman nya ye no eye se PMP for enya 71 seats ena PFP na Ghana ye dia man mfa ya de man ne ade no enya 42 na UNC eye nanado wofa Pauli ni baby omodo omokobo omo no omo so enya 13 seats na ACP Banasco na obi enim kra se obetima wene ono so timi nya 10 seats enti no sa tam so no na seats na use ewo Ghana parliament no eye 140 edina Liman kese 170 ne say parliamentary democracy se kroma akra no ko nya majority na kese odebeye no ho na de me kan ne say ye nuanu mu MPP fo ewo bibi wo mu se oman ye dia ye gye man ye yese ni sa nneema bi omo ye no ene na edum kodu ba bi omo duru no na I won't be surprised say sa ye friend say omo abatu omo abatuyi ebi kura betimesi am omo ntamatete I won't be surprised what you say because e bi esi pen am omo ye nti ye twa ye de ani ehwe omo so hu na ye de nim say NDC a party no you can say socialist and now say say so obi wo sika na obi nibia yes yen tax on per chrono na yemfa nye bibia na kese hospital se bibi no pa on pa koso otime na so obi aso na omo se free bibi property demo can say only democracy a kire say nya unya sika nya me na aboa mo no anya sika nti no omfa obi a wo de nya sika kosa enti na japa royal ne ho ahwa na no person ko mo ba na ke gold ye tia se a ko matam de akotra be ne ke de bi omo sika na Ghana fo hia na se kra nya hu ye kra no ye nim de ye kosto ti Mansa Musa be de be si ha ya na fene say abakwasem no kakra mitimi yi ekuta ya me de bae se tiefu ntie no omo a na obu ho a ne enwo no obu onso a ne awo no kra na bia wa antini yi na ke se enie ne se Mansa Musa manu asinti se question bia ni ho de a ene e be ko ye nim ne akọ health no because them say time no say so question ho so a Mansa Musa
me question kakra me want to say e ba ne say na June 4th say ka mo a mo krom hai na ka mo kra no e na mo se mo organize na bia press statement bi na ka mo afre ye media force e wo mo mra metie no asem ana say mo de ko efie bi mo media bi say wona mo kodi mo agro nti obi ankohwe enso du be na che say me pa mo nipa bi chew say o mo mra na yenka June 4th mo asem na akoye den nti in the end me make sure 4 pages A4 papers front and back say be me monologue but luckily no mo bi e buy wow be kaya mo current chairman e betra ha any meeting komo I want to say I mean I have to ask say DNA kosuntia na
Mansa Musa
ni gwasi kakra
the ideals of a June 4th Mansa Musa yamfa ya no kakwa o I was here practicing
sure
na ye Papa Rollins nyamemfa ne currency senka enye se ku na ba June 4th no and 15th May de no omo bua ne kunfu no mkoku no akwu what you say ne principles or the buy or the tea party we no and near ma or the share ye mu no Mansa Musa ya akoye say nipa ni bi yure afi nya sanso a ye de ano fa ka we ye de ano fa ka aka we ye de na akosi su nipa ye de na akọ cheati what de make out ma say ye de na akọ cheati on pa kro no ontimi ma because say Mansa Musa o hwe na brabo no de to June 4th enko yie enu sa what you say enu nti na na de ma nipa bisa no oh Mansa Musa the thing is ye Papa Rollins wo hwe ne niam o ye kese amanfo bonachi na say ni say wasi there bi pese me ye na me building institution Mansa Musa on say on say constitution of buy I say the longest lasting me boa Fourth Republic because Papa no yi odi share mu no na ne kura no enye say na 8 years and na nka na ye te say cabinet system kromo a ye pewe beto aba ma na Papa nso ko be win onu so no the only president here obetuma choose ni running mate free baby house so be win because the man himself no ye popular what you say me kai ohima bi a o say ye Papa Rollins ntina obe join NDC na o say Rollins ba ni krom ana ohima ne ka chere say o ba amampani hu ye kwan o say da bi mem frem amampani from chairman what does it that was the first you the man said they touching akoma no second we are and was say your bridge kai first one just a car ba akoko du ansa na we no so ayede aba ensuo to kra de na no mo yam hihye omo o kan ya ahwa ana chairman Rollins say sa mate Mansa Musa me say omo ye you over the weekend Monday na soja for the nade na ye bridge no Mansa Musa o mampani be na te sa enyo mampani a gise by election ba ansa na akoye quota by election ba ansa na kodwi kwai President Rollins na de ba ko say Afram Plains no mo de boat so ana obatai
omo fra bibi pontoon
ni kwa de no we ni kwa de omo boat nkito ne bi a powered one no no mo de nti oba bi onyim omo se say yi na machine ase o se de ndie ma ko fan sem ba ke say ye ya eno so ko ye bi omo bo na ma no so what Mansa Musa me si wudi na yi na papa ya ko ye bridge ho what dey ase wodi na to a eye ya professor ayi Danso Boafo ono an anim to emre bi ne kasa na so mu nim Rollins o say that time na Guinea worm and fire na ye amanfo ni ade and na ye news amanfo o kan ade na o say what no say there be obekọ Rollins ho na one na kwakasa ni ade obi first say say wakọ de apani buza no wakọ ho so on ko ho de oni asem bia ka kire me go there so ha no man so okọ ya pa ko hu ni pa no afei o say Rollins buza say den ka be ka now tell me after you seen been there no afọ no ajo say card who ye no say nka de obeka no de watching on assuming advices and anko beka but we do no ade na ko na according to papa no so Rollins man a better minister wan kasa radio so anase TV so abra on fa na ni ko hu da ada so obey health minister obey ho wan ye bida na even kura no obey high commissioner no Ghana for program bia no mo ya obekọ na ni ko hu ansa no report ama prof anase president Mahama what you say enti no Mansa Musa ye papa Rollins die wo so ka na asem a na ye mpesa amanfo beka dwufo no mo mfa nya adwuma what you say June 4th ne kire se e wo so wo ye ade bia efiri wakomemu na wo sisi wo nua enti no NFM Radio amanfo omutie mu ni be bia meka ko what you say enti no ne credit e ba akopɛ na mo yɛfa saa June 4th no emmo ye bra na nya saa daachi e be haye ti Mansa Musa my way
enti to round up no e afutuo e na ode ma wo comrades ni order yi fo nyina se mu June 4th no ma obi amfere you shouldn't shy away na ideals no important even more important today me boy
yes me kra na affect me personally no because of party ni interest ni ideals of no metia e kan June 4th asem what you say ko bu obeka say na me ho kire na we na mo yesu na de but me no enya de to mabusuafo no the interest of all Ghanaians enti na metia make June 4th asem so what you say de womu na boaye no me ma Mansa Musa me wo kromu a me ma me call Ghana na ho ko kire kakra e na o say na am so na sky a okay me nua bi school fee na am so na say wo ko wo hwe school so yi say school na you know never ko o say na Rollins be chim gogo
you see
NFM Radio
o fa mama o de kana me ko pemos ya bank so that was then but now no obeyi kura friend ko be saka say woni mo hwe no MPP ni dia na omo you know Latin no prosecute and no na atwaso
asoma me bekan mama fa disclaimer and fa Emma Dr. Joe Oswadjo me na me come asem and he saying not long ago obi ti say Alex Bediako nka June 4th bar organize I don't know his position then in the NDC fraternity Okroma but now organize June 4th this time I don't know who or what people are doing obi ent me organize na ye bad we NDC near na say wo dodge from June 4th esewala anyway that one let me say enye do so me Mansa Musa na America right yemfa sa sound bite we ntwem we free hope na ye ba it's now 11 minutes past 9 na ye ba health yentie sound bite kakra.
We saw him, we started screaming JJ.
That a coup will not succeed if the atmosphere, the climate is not calling for it.
He told Ghanaians, I have hard work for you.
Christianize me if you may, but don't try to Europeanize me.
Revolution. Little was known of this man who would later be instrumental in changing the future of Ghana forever. His name, Jerry Rawlings. Jerry Rawlings was born in Accra, Ghana on the 22nd of June 1947 to his mother Victoria Abok-Chui and his Scottish father James Ramsey. He attended Ghana's prestigious Achimota School. An elite school at the time, Achimota was founded on the principle of providing African students with the British model of a public education. The school boasts of an impressive alumni, with Ghana's first president Kwame Nkrumah, Gambia's Sadawada Jawara, and Zimbabwe's president Robert Mugabe, all being former students at different times in the school's history.
I must say that it probably was one of the finest times of my life. You know, it's Water School. It's a place to be proud of.
I noticed him, yes, because he was very visible and bullied us even though we were in the same class. Not in a very bad way, but you know, bullying is bullying. And so you can't help but notice him. But I never thought that we'll come this far.
By collective effort, that the nation's problems can be solved.
Before his fame as a revolutionary, Jerry Rawlings was unknown to most of Ghana. In March 1968, he began his training as a pilot officer.
I've wanted to fly from the age of 6. Honest. I was standing next to my mother, you know, in a compound house when the young men also in the house, you know, asked me what I'd like to be when I grew up. And I said, I'd like to be a pilot. And bang, my mother slapped me on the back. Oh, yes, yes. You'll be a doctor. You'll be a scientist. I mean, the whole house, the compound became quiet, shocked.
Right. So with this quietness, let's come back to the studio. You can see there are so many of them, and you love him or loathe him. There's only one, Jerry John Rawlings. Mansa Musa is here with Dr. Joe Oso Ajimai. 15 minutes past 9. Yansambra studio ha na fe yemeka health matters. Joe Oso Ajimai.
Yo, Mansa Musa, ene yebeka baby afa hay fever ho. Now where the special request, I mean say because a banta bia many obinya ofie means I'm modini bi nti the buyer say kona o ka we have for na meeting eja won say hu na ko kan won mo baby a make a conti nti we dey move for what here and wasem na make you nti yeah me sure say I was Jamaican be am a balance enough me say me a balance because
NFM Radio.
We are so cancer also you balance in such a way say won twantro bia wo na assembly see no be kan pepe sa and na me try me best me enti me sure say obey na allergic rhinitis no and in the friend hay fever na eta yen wo krom ha no na wo hwe be nipa be 20% and affect them every year na you would deem me bebre de to chono ye wo allergic seasonal rhinitis you find a hay fever and normally no say we are boa a free April no kwakosi September na so October no and na obo no obi ani ye ne ya na sum ye ne hene ne minimum udimi nya hwe enti no and na ye sa seasonal rhinitis no and na ye wo perennial allergic rhinitis and no and the obu ha obenya the whole year obenum do obe the whole year ne nani agon na ne hunum ye ne ya na ade enti no enso ye and na ye wo urticaria you know so yeah hypes and that's allergic skin rash and no say ebu ha na otimi last be 6 weeks and obu also or chronic one no acute one that lasts up to 6 weeks and obu also chronic no more than 6 weeks and then if no you know I do 30 no ti enye careful do obu say my skin minim dia ye my skin ayesi ni ade ni nyina ayesa you know na de na de ba ni nyina aye ade bi a ewo yimu aye chemicals efen histamine na adwene na release na de ba ne se bibi ba honam mu na se histamine ni free se ana se body ni free se wo mpa na release histamine na ma ho na break sa blood barrier na wo se twe sa de body ne kono de mfa ne se aboa bi aka wo say bi to say insect bi abai to ana say bisa na oye ya na release histamine na hona na kese ehono a emayi ni ye porose blood ni entimi nkoma emfa moja ne nkɔ system no mu enti na ma ne hono no saa nso na ebu nso a hay fever allergens ebu a bo na pollen ne bia be show hwene mu minimu kasa na ye enti wo de opese ohu se saa mre ye nsuo ntoi wo de handkerchief anase wo de ye fene san mask show a white one say ya opa fam fa enua na sia ne kodu be kobo se ho nyina ye ho e kire se ka wo home akɔ anim wo kasa nso a ka e fa wo minimu akɔ ne kwa na enam se body ni mpe ade bi free outside economy nti no na a bring side na be ayesa be mop up so ho na no na ebe yesa no a na histamine release ya na fei bon na ominimu ye ohene ana se bibisa na de a obetim dia preventing no eya de a yefe no aduro yefe no antihistamine se we histamine ti no anti ne kire se emma histamine no emma bio ebetwa no na kese sa symptoms na wonya no mama na yi na se dem dikaka allergens no na pollen from trees, grasses, any plants, and as usually summertime, no, and I'll be who now bones say, Uber Nanticrata, there shall be so Bocona, be Google, when you are the chess, what whom you should be calm, and you're careful. And Pruna one also, yeah, a bit to say, Obua or Cra or Cramai, and Dianibit to say peanuts, because we are allergic to. So now, and I said, Druby. No ye emphasis kane omo ana omonum chloroquine no onu ya na honam ye wa yibi na ho ha nti ye be ma wo aduro bi anomansa na prevent na aduro na ne de maye no na prevent se histamine be ya ma honam aye ohene nti en hye
no so chloroquine a friend say chloroquine injection be safe bien hame na ni tablet no me hu be kame Jechire omu ye no anytime menya fever na dey ye mama tablet omu mama injection na my free
so injection bypass it you know once on tablet ko to ye
afa
na dissolve kakra ntino
Jesus Christ
half life no be kakra but your injection no
anadona
straight to your blood
yes emfa appetitions rame those days
akra boni asem ntino ewura moja no straight ntina aboa bacteria na say be kum nipa na say ade bi betima kum no the injection no and I said the injection is you and go straight to your blood. That yeah, Juma. But Kotoya, my friend, never kofa or in Bazobako liver, Muna liver now, Zobo, not did the way because a long term. And until say action and so and my wunya side effects and so more. What I say? Aha. And until that's the difference between injection and any tablets. No, they are not experienced and I'm for Unyano. Now, the old one say, you name himself pollen and papa near numre. And a tire intention and so to be out suffer from heavy value, you know. Try say about avoid you know, and from Puma and I say windows, you know, over shut it during those times, you know, and papa and then you may yes, sir, Pauline no do no a bay and found a kind of saying net ya war and I say, you know, still like a crabbit my committee and so. Now symptoms are you tell who ASL who known Pacron who sinizi so na and I say on Wednesday. So that say o sinizi ni wanzem seka brofuni twi nem seka ya po sinizi na afe na ni asi free nsuo afe na ne hwene mu free nsuo ebu okra na etimi ya na ne hwene na si na afe ne hwene mu ana se ne minim ana se ne nimu ankasa no na otimi se hoye ne bakro ne hene na ne tie ne ya afe bo se wa se wa bre na ebu won so a nani ohwe ade a aye se odi na hu kanea na nani ne wo no ene ne fe ne photophobia ade bi e phobia bi a kire se ade no mpe na philic enti yes you ayide we workaholic or the holic enti photoholic no and say kire se op epawia light na phobia no kire se enti yen hye ne so enti obu also abose nani because e de bibia koguso na yini a chesa no aya na ebu a pollen ni biti koga wani so na ebu a ya pa abose na ase hyehyew ni ade enti etimi kwa na akokɔ so na wanya allergic conjunctivitis na gese wani no aye said aye enti enhye ne so na ye was serious symptoms obu eba afi no wanya shortness of breath no wheezy keso ho there's a difference between wheezing and then sneezing. It is wheezing is want to me home. We say asthmatic or asthma ne ba say so home no. Aha. Na saa de no e ba na so obi nya heart attack so na woni baby all help so a yetimi ye de boa dum wi a me chirechire mu. Enti shortness of breath ne saa severe coughing bo so na wo bowa chest tightness na say ne bo no I say you be the baby mia na ha na fe kese ohun de onye no ho enti obu akwa no an glance no etimi ho no na wanya yellow sticky
NFM Radio
every na ni ase ni ade enti enye careful wo mu nyina symptoms na na make can say shortness of breath na na so npa ko ye home wo ye say no say okoba bi na obi ani ho na unya access untumi friend na untumi nya hwe na se bia untumi ho ye nya heart attack a yes adie we ebebo obenya oxygen because heart attack dey ba na say akoma na stop ama adwene nya oxygen enu nti na ma wa nya mwa e ma wu no adwene say adwene nya be for more than 3 minutes I will say in the panofa mu obenya obey brain dead enti de obeya so obey we yes anu a wo twi more oxygen so wo mu so that's here enti unya more no a etimi ma adwene no emi enti say wo yi obi CPR na don say say no e kire say o pressure ma a heart na atwe oxygen akọ na adwene that's the whole idea enti na ye press ha no enti no wo yes a bia na ebetima aboa wo
o ka say obi da ho na o pump in the chest no
a pump no de wo ya na say na koma no mframa na bam na o ma na akọ adwene no oxygen no na ye nyasa esa ye ya you see wengu nenso aye brain dead say we ye brain dead no wengu ana kese fanyinam what you say say that me kan ye no me si wani ahwe ade but enhu waso ohu asemo obi kan ete ba entie adwene na interpretation no so na adura ye de eye esa we no so ene dika antihistamine e wodi mebre friend loratadine ne brand name anase company or yeah no edin da so Claritin cetirizine anazetic Benadryl crampheniramine Piriton and ni nyina ye dry edisa so na Piriton ankasa no ye dry etimi ema we drowsy nti enye careful and as won pakro so ne hwene sia na se ne hwene mu firi nsuo so a obetimi ayusu nasal decongestant ebiti se otrevene sa ne manema no obetimi ayusu amanako anase tablet bi se wonye aya o blood pressure shada ni so na control da obetimi ayusu pseudoephedrine na se fen pseudoephedrine ana fena a friend e wo lemsim no obetimi ayusu ni nyina beboa ana ani no so no e basa no a de boa pa ye sodium chromoglycate ye fen optochrome ana se ye wo de mani dim bebre ye but the woman kasa no ewom ye wo treven de ye wo ide entine no na ade na betima prevent kra nya sa ya we de betima prevent ye se dem dika kan ye no so wo say we na start say pia na flowers na ba pe no start an no antihistamine because se muscle no any corner say histamine start say produce wa ana e din so besa so ntino bu o say ai adu dem no ma nya yin se ka no me na prevent ya enka okay wa nya din so that's here but we anya ko didi ni mu wi a was me no na for chinye next say no it takes time to go away and na say that me kan ye ntu yampomam ayi anopa ne anwumre ye nye careful and na fe nso ye try say yenko outdoors that time no yenko park so na say is a ho na nya no if you say pollen count no really high anopa ene anwumre no and na say ye hwe na ye ni nso na ta enya heavy but man any free nso a yempe glasses bi enhye na yini be gu ani no a na glasses na je na kese aye nti eno so yi enti obi de say sunny days no betima hye o glass kama say the Mansa Musa no so jem no hye no na oba fia wa huru wanim wa huru hwenem ne utire so because ana etimi attract pollen no na wa hwe na de kwada na wo da ho sei no ebitimi ye o ma wo sa home ko mu nti no we na wa se wa huru utimi ne ade ene so timi boa pa na yebetimi nso a aya ye try say ya wa animal bi ye pet ya ye nyai ye fe ne say ye stroke na say obo no den safafa abo no say na yi ni tutu na wo home onim aho eno no etimi my dog and say rabbit and say cat and say abo bi afa wo no ho no ye nya ne sa Mansa Musa ahana me de besie e bi say ene ye ne say ben tentem enam ju from the edit no nti we dey a special request and mpenifo busa me me be ye no nti nyambo ayawada ye the topic na ne I wasn't care na special request ne ba ye no ye de beba Mansa Musa
nti edi hay fever no edi no eda so keke nye said hey no ene de ba yes sir
there be eda so keke
hay
fever but the deeper allergic rhinitis and na ye high fever the Ghana for obi
high fever the NHS
say na obi ahwe na that way so no obi ko exam so ntimi nya was high fever ba we share there ni nyina no e ho enti no Mansa Musa say ebi anya oda me wa na guess obongoma
debi you said the high fever
obu others over demonstration and I said high fever beba
the high fever me tenya no ye ti say me am to say medin say money ma anti say rahwe me
so now the offer why
eno dia
na the ya ne say so we demonstration we wan exam so do ba obeye Ghana teacher for ye dey obeye ya ma unko wadim da enti no Mansa Musa manuasi
right Dr. Joe Usajima was in Nanuasi 21:28 that is 28 minutes past 9 here in UK, 28 minutes past 8 in Ghana. Time no sanity. Nyamena me ye, nkaminya kame better than nyamena me. Anyway, anti program ni fire will burn you and Dr. Chechre Ninsem wa Chechre how medicines operate in our bodies and what you need at what time. Obviously, no anytime obano meka say we are out for but medicine we have to issue the disclaimer say they are all coming in our guidelines say we be that should tell you say neighbor into the best way in say contact or consult your GP a GP hospital and our doctor that is advice any disclaimer I see edema on kase winya we but there may meet us and there may share woman say most of times me age may do no chrome her NHS no a very powerful very and then I make say and run text na me refi or say as part of say checking me blood pressure regulation ya the idea no mredua say me be ye junso urinary test entine and I me kofa say you know my ye no come okofa tube na wa obafie and come met me a hospital but the instruction mo dey man say me ye junso mo pani the first junso me so na pa enu na hu hia enti nurse no class dey bi untumi nye fa kofie enti na ochira no pa me ye na say me na no ye me den come me say me sorry tembe because enu enti say me sorry tembe junso na fe bobe 9-10 wa me dey command me GP reception no omhwehwem and that's how powerful, that's how reliable, even though sebi wo sika ubenya even better kura, but it is still far better than what million Ghana ni Africa ni ade no. And you know, when Dr. Joe Usajima comes to speak about this, don't take it as you can, don't take it men Jin say no, learn a lot from it. The advisory side, which be helpful because time me want me 20s, 30s, 40s, crampo, and me regular advice is say some vices and now saying some hunu be an ipedino. You will take your time small. Ebini in those days, who could jina disco make disco be a never hackney. Disco nankasa wo basement. And na obia she jot. You know me lower volume. What's today?
Your friend say United Nations, Anna.
There be no your friend be who say Ghana na disco. You know never Garden City and a restaurant and you
Ghana na Kroma
and you Lincoln. I'm say Lincoln visa. Make a chrome her and then they walk take na no what your friend is saying Mano Park East London. They were clubs Ghana for joint KTK. Now nabakwa war a Hackney. And non kasano basement. Now who call basement now? Obia she jot. Chale nipa hanu make 90s to 2000. Obia she jot abrantie me packet simano ne siwano. Siwano ne simano and on legislation back room as a dime one and I say bibiano structure biano roof was on wujina yeah no more jot. That has saved a lot of lives because me can say those days so be me girlfriend me no ye you are one of the bars. Na obeba no jot no kra onum bio. So obeba na ne ho kra bon jot sinimia me no more jot in the secondary smoking ade. All these things I'm talking about, I'm just trying to elaborate me sisu bio say memfa say when ya na obi esenimre be more advice wapomudin health one. My sister, my brother, take it in good faith, take it seriously, and take the advice properly, carefully, and seriously, and it will help. It will help. You will be blame Musa, because sometimes I say you pass you should arguing. That time me chiko me Musa, and me jemu puha jotuno. Chiko mu no we jemu puha also bo life. Me tia se Ghana forecast yeah bo life. Na already ame. Hey, madam for me, otumi osi me kwa koye zoom kwan. Che say wa babro chenti ne nkwan bia na bia wo mbi. Owia no wa sili fufuo say pim na enkase bia nkobeka kwaje apetition na vodka bi ma anani aduane ne kwa debi akwaje Guinness mum. Guinness cool one or she Guinness mienu ansan wa boni fufuo nti you can imagine. Na say me share no wu ye but or say, hey, would you idea so to me judge in intermom? Or not catch them, or so they
other sushi.
Oh, or that sushi now, who they are on. To say, own to me, but me huna, oh, me no crepa, last time me share the baby on one who me dodgy because me huna not a mobile, me dodgy. And yes, baby, some here, I me ho, but me who name mobile when ya stroke my stroke, but I didn't was a say no, Sana maker. Oh, jot ne. Abrabosa lifestyle no aduane anadwo fufuo bebre krom ha aduane ha too much Europe ni America ogro ho madam bi me anya madam for ye me cousin neighbor ozi oba ozi uncle dia ma hu am abreche for say mu kofo froni hu am ginyina ho straight na mu I say mu nyi kakra na obi nan no emu wonai no mu bye na we say so we tintin kra na we tietia na wa ye tuhwe o kan bibia plain me say yo you know guy I say oh papa oh mama wait till make your mouth big or say you not picking wait till make my mouth big you two go grow you say a pig your friend is saying pig kra ni twie den preko ena ne ba ebusan se unse preko mana omanu susa kama fefe ena obusan na mama ni papa say Nigeria ni bi nyum we 60s nyum dada pa ena obusan na mama ni papa say hey mama ni papa ada na manu aye pass sa o si yo yate we dey we akola na so onyi a o so be hu anyway we fancy ha na me kofa advert ba ku yum be twam wi ba ni abeto so bedi ekrum ha politics yes say Mahama homo leader is it Holland and Germany Holland mum Netherlands na NDC for UK ha just homo ko bi as observers so ko say dey aniguase that no MVP new chairman betra ha otwitwa bo omo a omo nya obi adwane ye anyway me ko je advert imran ba dem say Joan ma ba be yima no the America no bia na ento aso ba be yima no
Busiafo sese die ye nam top connect so e mani sika de bagana efi wiase afa na nyina ye nchia kapre ane aye free top connect amasika mani aye mrekra ye wohia ne se wo be download wo top connect app no e wo Play Store de ama wo Android phone ana se wo use iPhone so a ko Apple Store na download the top connect aye simple kra top connect wa man be aduonum so wo Europe North America and Asia wo mane wo dofo sika fa top connect so a aye tem na emre ne mawa hoto so sese die sika manye di foforo kra any top connect so we hia chechemu bia free top connect e wo +442 081 6155 and a +442 081 761 600 +447 882 950 088 and nasa hwehwe top connect e wa befontin tafidie nyina so top connect Fasika mane wadofo asumdie mu a wontia kapre. Top Connect yenso ye die.
Abusia, let me go straight to the point. We move forward wada. Once you attack and send says so your work see come air conditioner and also dumb air conditioning no and said that more no crane say one funny papa man installation now mountia with everything called enterprise air conditioning installation at the Mawa Udamo every via okay new never cold room it's a cold stores any via you didn't see I was saying you know everything called enterprise. Every year a nice one at your Mawa, every via no but you medicadica. You install central air conditioning, split air conditioning, car air conditioning, never solar panels also. You want a nice at your Mawa or you be a boost straight now for the your body will fee. So what the said and our gas in a sense, say you'll come with the anal dear and our cold store dear. Nina, a very nice and quick, but we will be a yet the amount. Also, more bridge, I'm always sit down or make anyone over to me and free you can lie with so. Nearby install air conditioning Ibiamamu. Frank plus 447508650279. Oh, wager adjacent Ghana Fire Service. Wow, Frank 0544489343 and 0302906276. Your website, you know, everythingcode.org and I'll send you an email kjamwako@yahoo.co.uk. Everything called enterprise air conditioning master no.
National Democratic Congress NDC no nyam for money member mo UK ni Ireland chapter no. Ya yetienie. Then as say e beto aba eji chapter chairman fofo. Na said the chinene mum no koto on the way. Enyo nyam for Dr. Joe Ajimai, the restoration man. The father say e the party no enim kai. O dia monye sema kotine ye. E we to the west wa performance ron koso. Woni mu adwumade de e fa ne hotitiru na esini nan so. Me made bebre no de egu akwemu a o beye de amaye bi ni se o sigina ye esiko no dwumade bia me kire party office na odisika 3 pounds empemenum na ato ase e 5,000 pounds. O santre maguo ne mama honsu 1,000 pounds na ebe show mu dwumade mu kina na esigina ye Dodon swa, mechire afoforo omo betro omudin abeka party ne ho de omo mbrakura o omo sebeka omudi card ententem so na atwe adom abeka ye ho eye bosume miense bia nso party mu mpanimfu a odi dwumadi ebe show mu nse bia no obeto safro omo atenase na de ye de show mu nse no omo ebu ho apontam mako we di bebre na no be ya mayo onua sekwatere kose be ma wontuma bisanidi Dr. Joe Ajimai, the restoration man, Chapter Chairman Anna, Yentumano.
tonight, fire will burn you. Oja. So it is the program Fire Will Burn You. So metaphorically, it is already burning everywhere and everybody. So if you want to come and join, just join me to discuss all issues that is relevant in our lives in Ghana. Because in the end, whatever happens, we Ghanaians, wherever you live, you will be affected. And I will tell you for free. So Nebaya own dreams made them in Ghana and family. 9180. Hello. NFM Radio 9180. Hello. And I mean be in the microphone. 9180. Hello. It's my fault. Hello.
Hello, Mansa Musa.
Yo, me am fault na. Why you know the mute? Interface there. Utumi kasa. Akwaba NFM Radio.
Mansa Musa, da ho clear. Said Dr. Joe Ajman Subaino.
Now so me da si bebre on Sunday. Me de two more platforms. Me I will say it. I don't care who hates me. Me de two more platforms. And you are the only one who said, "Look, I'm in." Sata na nipa oye flyer no, which is Mbamba. I don't know who did it, but Mbamba said he would do the flyer. Now nipa krono aye flyer na ewie. Until I will picture ambassador, but I have to express my gratitude big time for you coming to grace the occasion with your knowledge and everything about the June 4th uprising. Enti hone de yaka hwe wie no akwaba yetie.
Mansa Musa, where the Mikati shall not commentate to be Joe Latte or over to Joe Latte. Mansa Musa, with that TV brain, and Sana Mesham Comedians, Asanocram, I'm fan check here, NFM management, any producers or more, Amaya Queen Yamania, Maya Dumois, Yao de Bia, any Ebna de Biano. My candidate, Dr. Ajman, Inya Emre, and I say, Ojana Daje, at the Betma, no need the or mine any Apomudi Hunkomo. I want to make that was say, now, as they do also a comma doctor. Say, when you're Daje, and I say, what say Emre? I bet my say, now, what say a backwasem? I'm saying, June 4th, no. Nipinina, a tear, most of the commentary, I pedestrian. I say, man for a canic cannot who are bonny stable, do not tea and walk can. That was a dog, and yard idea at church, a moon semu, a quite fast way by say, employ Rollins, I'll leave my men alone. I'm responsible only up to the whole situation, only not to put in. I am a Debbie Bray. Now, what's another idea? So, as I check Apomudin, hay fever, no, I'm saying, Kruma, and Sunday or no, I can't know. Season, no, what I need to send Biana, also, when you hay fever, and then say, in Rue Crampono, who should have shop to be no, my brother, wouldn't have the property, a young. Dog. I mean, that was it. I know that genuine name, dear, say, watch church and say, Mama, in a chance here. Mansa, na me comment some no as campaign manager no.
NFM Radio.
Me can see so na match ya TRT for no. Na makase ye de aba no se ne ye di kan no. Your position ay baby gina no hwa ni gina. Ye say guidelines and can for the buy no party nti won kan. Guidelines somebody buy say ye nyina so fanto aba no. 2022 June 30th no. Wa now, when you're a member before that, what you would do will be considered as being a good standing member of the NDC. No, abano more after 30th June 2022. No, Mansa Musa, you know, omonya being said, you be more makwenya more matwama because your guidelines no interest. Secondly, omo contested as candidates from the chairmanship to the youth organizership. In fact, positions now available will be a contesting in ano. Or more qualify. Mremuno or qualifier ya qualify omu in ano. Yes, Sanchez CS for that necessary say. Yem and I say ye full say we are in the month of June. If you and I know what June 4th is all about, we are talking about probity, accountability, and transparency. Who can say me chair, doctor say, I say we are shying away from values, no? Yeah? NFM Radio. Groupings. Mansa, me know you are 100%. Me know you are 100%. Now we say, now Shasha Kokwaye say, the right wing at the time, or no, it me demonize the role is not June 4th, no man koye say a idea na enye. So you know, say at the time, no, the media no wasn't there. It wasn't liberalized. I mean, so to more or less sell the story. And the entire not pro ye, not a kanka emma or mine, and now mamu enquo training, and that's enquo kind. Ye nya chance, even when you liberalize the media, no opportunity, no. You intimate boldly and back out and defend it. So the very core or ideals now. Am I I remember when I was at the investment, so a personal experience. Me more lecturers needing a bit CCA. A mobile lecturer, in fact, they were political science lecturers. I will go on University of Ghana. Mansa Musa, a whole half an hour. Running the Rollins, the PNDC, NDC down, and I can tell you, most of the times I have to miss lectures because I'm a comment to me. I just couldn't stand it. I mean to me, and you also miss lectures. I will deliberately miss those lectures. So it's my soul crab jume. And when as a political party, into me and revival, you believe in what we stood out for. Now, when I say. Say Namaya Domna JDM next year, Ghana for a Bamano. A person say core principles near values, no. In terms of governance, no, a bit appear more. We must be seen in fighting corruption like never before. I was here, your public officers, a behavior, a conduct in a way which is in line with what accountability is all about. I was saying in terms of transparency, Omaino under His Excellency JDM, demonstrated the zeal to let Ghanaians know the Kosovo Amamu. The Intinamekasa. Ushe Sika, after the Pabinmunsa, Yemubi Suse Sikano, Abain Sisa, government could compel them for them to bring all these monies. No, Yefanuma bin Tuja, Yema Amamuno, and correlated with. You believe a revolutionary political party. And to answer, maybe they can come mekano. Main Kasabi say, Ubi super person can be not the may say, CIC for nobody can come. Abano or moon fancy say, you come my end too. Now, we be anywhere a chance to pay you. Yang Yakaya Samudi say, or moment for pay your and quite back for me. Yeah, Bushamba. When you say Nipa a noon air passport nasi, now I say okay, your passport of one bar. And yes, a Sadia near Omunkasa Ghana Libya now be our this Libya. Omun shed the name shower landina. No, be am not so baba betwaba. And so say your cafe, Nipa means up with Shania, ye deal way too many at Tomwaba. And no will not be appropriate. Me, as I stand here now, say, me membership. Me maintain one time, me can't want them. And you know, yes, say, maybe you grew as a group, no. Ya what train watch it. A shame. So we share a diaspora branch of a chapter like the UK. Share Nipa S3 ha a call. Share Dr. Kasarasha or Bob Prof. Kokuda Subwa Dean. Sabapano ye titru. When we Nipa or Mababe or Maba. I commissions about any omodin kutahu waha party waging munti. Share a minority leader. Share Honorable Kwame Abuja. Yeah, but you know, body nipa every chapter we mukwa. Omudi omuni di akwako bro or my Ghana any party no. That's it. From last year, it means but we have not asked for so much. Yes, say register na wo ho. Omo qualify. Munyi omudi free mo. Guidelines wo ho. Obi otua the bills omo di sika. To account to ma omo pay the pad omudi ahihye mi nyina no. A null and void. It does not fit with the NDC. Ye no masa. Ye me de say Minia Simon. Any sister ba for met in case on na me finish. So omo call Ghana. Eko renew omo the friend is parliamentary seats and I said bids as species as parliamentary candidates no. Party this shembra. And ye finchim party na favor will be and no and omo call ya omo do kotu aba. Woman for G, one would be a cassa derby, a twab mamma, moon in the waiting the above boy constituencies. Now, I then I waha. Now, we almost deny ourselves the need to do what is sensible. I just don't get it, Miss Ray. And I said, Team Joe, led by myself, no, on behalf of my candidates, yes, CIC Forum, and all interested parties, including the appeals committee. Say, even if they could make their findings known to the core executives, not transparency as revolutionaries, no, practicing what we preach. Okay, practicing say, we believe in probity, accountability, and transparency. My friend, some of us were born and bred to only know the NDC, and what the NDC stands for is what we are preaching. Probity, accountability, and transparency. So that in governance, the best demonstrative idea we say charity they say begins at home. Demonstrative way, cry among the same internal politics. What do you think is going to happen when we are handed the proper power to rule or to govern? Then a Mansa Musa say you move in by say the 2 million young crop for you be more. And yet, me and demonstrated these core values, these core ideals. I can refer to great men and women of the revolution. They were so selfless. Said Rollins now himself. It's unfortunate that he later ended up with these crooks called the MPP and the Kufuado. But these people demonstrated what it meant to be a revolutionary. They were selfless. They were honest to the ordinary man. Irrespective, said they had all the largesse at their disposal and so forth. Almost life, reflected, said they were really serious on better mind. And that's what we are asking for. And the man said, "Oh, men can brain. I'm sure that what he said Sunday, no mama, Quenya, me share my experience, kaka. All that I've said, yes, and then it comes to Supreme Court. History, maybe as Ghanaians, we haven't learned anything, but I think the mistake the NDC made me said we never preach a lot as to how some of these things happen and why it happened anyway. Maybe a shot here and the animal is Nkrumah. Yanu between Nkrumah and Nemwa, the independence together with the CIA and my British intelligence Kotokamu, a free farm too, not buying Buya, the those are the only things that we've spoken about as a political party. But as I said, some of us are around, governance ever reflected core values, then it becomes very easy and simple for us to actually preach what the revolution was all about.
Ayo, yes, that's it. Exactly 3 minutes to 10 here in the UK. The last few words, Mintoma, Dr. Joe Swajman, all run up nicely. Na Yenfankogu, Yam much na Babetwaso. Ain't Dr. Joe Swajman? For ending, Fabra, for my.
Yo, Mansa Musa, I'm say program, no said you kind, you dedicated program, no, I'm June 4th, extended version, so the wow, what the buy, no. Now, the air can say, my call memory, June 4th, no sakwa, Yamfanye, Yamfanye, na Yankai, Ghana for Mofido Munkwa, Ghana for Bibinti Omuye, Yamo Munina, Engu in vain, Name Yame who said, Yadi GMS, Yadi Nya 4th Republica, ayɛ yi na nyɛ yaa no mokra ne ba na ano yi a na nka ɔman no kɔ n'anim na ɛsi ɔmo de akɔ yɛ akyi kakra na deɛ wɔwɔ ne sɛ obi a wɔtie me biara no sɛ ɔkae June 4th a na wakae sɛ ɛyɛ time a ɔman no ɛde tena ase ɛde hwehwɛ n'abrabɔ mu na ɛsɛ ho baabi a ɛkɔ na ɛyɛ a na ɛduru baabi a nipa bi ka biribi te sɛ ana NDC party ma power da ɛna NDC for yɛ gu NDC na wotumi gu NDC te sɛ kɛka sɛ ayi yɛ papa Rollins te so no so ɔnkɔ baabi a wɔkyɛn so sɛ deɛ amampanimfoɔ nyinaa tena so no a ɛnka party bi a ɛfɛ MPP no nkɔ wɔ he anaasɛ wɔanyɛ ntom kora sɛ yɛnkɔ ayi multi-party democracy na ɔsɛ wɔnyɛ no one party state sɛdeɛ amanfoɔ bi yɛ na nkadeɛ na nka bɛyɛ enti no sɛ yɛkasa ne yɛbɔ mpa yɛmmɔ bi ma no na baabi a wɔwɔ no nyame mfa ne kra papapaa nsie na afei nso no yɛabrabɔ yɛmfa mmerɛm na obi a ɔdwen biribi ɛyɛ sisie anaasɛ any form of cheating bia no onipa kɔ no da so nnia so a ɔnwene no ɔhu sɛ abrabɔ no a yɛrebɔ no yɛbɔ kɔ yɛnim so ho abrabɔ mpanimfoɔ sɛ ɛnyɛ ɛyɛ dɔkɔtoɔ ɛnyɛ dɔkɔfa wote aseɛ aho na dɔkɔtoɔ no kyerɛ sɛ obi dɔ na Mansa Musa kɔdu na wanya ngwa anaasɛ bibi da no wafa ɛwɔ Awurade meda wase ɛne kɛ sɛ wanya saa na abrabɔ te abrabɔ nyɛ that serious sɛ by all means ɛwɔ sɛ meyɛ chairman by all means ɛwɔ sɛ meyɛ woman organizer by all means ɛwɔ sɛ meyɛ youth organizer by all means ɛwɔ sɛ meyɛ communication officer or any other position by all means ɛwɔ sɛ meyɛ organizer no abrabɔ no kyerɛ sɛ nipa ne pɛw ne nipa ne fii sɛ asoma wakam no ato ɔma so mu no saa ɛna ɔmo pɛw a ɔmbɛto ama wo enti no yɛmfa wɔ nyina yɛ abrabɔ na yɛhu sɛ ade kora a yɛyɛ de bɛboa yɛ ma no yɛnkɔ so ne yɛnyɛ ne dendenden na time no bɛsto yɛ na yɛn nuanom ka sɛ yɛpɛ sɛ ɔna adi yɛnim na yɛkɔyɛ biribi a then ɔmo nyina bɛyɛ nti mede obiara ase sɛ obiara bɛtie anadwo yi na mo a moantimi amfrɛ anaasɛ bisa no yɛde obiara ase obu a wɔtie ba wɔntimi amfrɛ ne nyinaa no moayɛ adeɛ wotimi ba bɛtie asɛmpa fa NDC ho no ɛne ɔman Ghana ho koraa no nyame nhyira wayɛ adeɛ papaapa na nyame boa Thursday yɛbɛsɛ hyia bio na Thursday health topic ne deɛ yɛkra bɛhwɛ enti no ɔba na wayiyi wasum no kɛ sɛ woyie plugs bibia na wayi ato hɔ na wabɛtie asɛmpa aha ɛna yɛtie asɛmpa aha ɛna yɛtie amayɔsɛm aha ɛna yɛtie NDC asɛm papaapa enti yɛda obiara ase obiara na yie
as chairman for UK and Ireland chapter. Oh, you need papa, or you need a money who doctor, you are never better man. I will vote for doctor. I want a takra, the money who you fair. A takra bonus, so dear young boy. You're a baby, I'm a coya, ready a bet to a papa. Dr. Joe Ajimai, a one no one I want a takra, the money who you fair. Takra bonus, so dear young boy. You're a baby, I'm a young one, so ready a bet to a papa. Dr. Joe Ajimai, on no one Dr. George Massey, on no day of a say, NDC Kwa, a UK Island, the beginning of diaspora, a crab shetty, Montumano, Dr. Joe, but they can't move. I'm a mebu. Now, I'm speaking on behalf of Dr. Joe Ajimai. When in my papa, Dr. I could see a person on the board. Never party no money for any shit. Oh, yeah, on my papa, or Guinea home. My
Right, this is where we bring the curtains down for tonight's program. I'm very, very grateful for all those of you who were able to join us who listened to Mansa Musa day in the house. Thank you very much. Hopefully tomorrow, God willing, we'll be back to do the same thing all over again. Have a great night, have a peaceful night, and have a nice, relaxing night. Goodbye.
Look at you, I'm a sewa.